The environment in which I grew up, the media, and general stereotypes have contributed to the illusion that black families are dysfunctional, poor, uneducated, and lack ambition. Donald Trump in 2016, while on the campaign trail, asked the question of black Americans as to why they should not vote for him. What do you have to lose? Suggesting that black Americans live in a nightmarish life of poverty, rife, crime, and homelessness. Fortunately, for me, I have not experienced those unfortunate things that sometimes occur in life based on one's choices at times. A person's perception of me, be it positive or negative, is not my issue, nor my reality. The environment in which I grew up was a functional, supportive, loving, caring, with a foundation based on values and a belief in God. If you work hard and treat people right, everything else will fall into place. The organization Color of Change and A Family Story, a project, formed a research team at the University of Illinois and conducted a study that found that after examining more than 800 relevant stories that were published or aired from January 2015 through December 2016 through national and cable stations and mainstream newspapers such as ABC, CBS, MSNBC, The Washington Post, The New York Times, and USA Today, researchers found the news media systematically misrepresented black families, forever attacking the black father for being MIA or the mother being on welfare, uneducated, and having an attitude. While focusing only on a certain percentage of black population to write a story, society would have you believe that only black mothers, white mothers, and fathers are engaged with their children, suggesting that black children grow up in an environment where black fathers are neither present nor engaged. And if they were, this would solve all the world's problems of injustice, education, or economics. Simply not true. Just because one may be a single black mother does not mean that the father is not present or engaged in their child's life. These tactics of portraying black fathers as missing is one way to destroy the family environment and dismantle the institution of the black family, suggesting that somehow this is not normal. On the other hand, the media would portray a story of a white family all together, living in a house, not an apartment, going on vacation, not sitting on the porch or the stoop, attending PTA meetings and football games and reading books, not fighting the teacher, and being engaged with their child from birth to death, suggesting that this is what a normal family environment looks like. Now that I've told you about the inequities of how the media portrays a black family's environment versus a white family, I'm going to tell you about my family, my black family environment, whom the media has never interviewed and possibly doesn't even believe or wants to believe exists. Growing up, my family environment consisted of my mother and my father, who were married when I was 1, my sisters who were 4 and 9 years younger than me. My parents were not college grads, but they both worked well-paying jobs that afforded us to live a comfortable life in a house, a home in the inner city, where our extended family of grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, and friends always visited our home for just a simple visit or even a celebration. My father has always been a part of our lives, encouraging us to be our best, treat others right, supporting us in our efforts, disciplining us in our errors, and most importantly, instilling in us a belief in God. He lives a life of action in teaching, not just telling us the type of person we should be. In conclusion, I can't relate, although I know it exists, as to what an absent parent is, because my father created an environment that was safe, comfortable, understanding, loving, yet disciplined. It's from those experiences I came to be confident, kind, aggressive in reaching my goals without harming others, and unwilling to accept societal norms of who I am supposed to be. The environment in which I grew up was not a nightmare, as Donald Trump suggested, but rather a place and moment in time that I and my sisters reminisce about all the time, and wish that all could have the experience to feel the environment that covers you like a warm, fuzzy blanket and a warm cup of hot cocoa on a cold winter day. Therefore, I can say without reserve, what one may think of me or those who look like me is neither my issue nor my reality.